Nigeria should apologize to the Igbos. Oh, there is need for us to acknowledge, first and foremost, that they suffered something. There is need for Nigeria to honor the memory of the dead. We say they are bitter. We say, hey, they are always shouting Biafra. We say they all don't cooperate. Everyone whose parents has sat down and told the story of what happened during Biafra War.
Nigeria has indeed offended the Igbo race. And what's even more, the last election that was held in 2023 didn't even prove that Nigeria is ready to assimilate the Igbos into the Nigerian polity. It's almost as if somewhere in an unwritten statement there is a conclusion that the Igbos must remain subjugated and not be involved in the scheme of things in the Nigerian polity.
Hey, my people, wonder they say shall never end. Like there is fire on the mountain. Everyone is running helter-skelter. So it's like Nigerians are now waking up to know that indeed Nigeria did Igbos bad. They are still doing them bad though. And they refuse to acknowledge that. When people say that the reason why Nigeria is still going backward every day by day is because of the way they are treating Igbos or the way they have treated Igbos before. Yes. So most of Nigerians are now saying that Nigeria need to apologize to Igbos. I don't think that Igbos need any apology. All they want is that they want to go. Let them go. They say they don't want to belong to this country called Nigeria anymore. Even those that are still insisting that we should remain one, like one Nigeria, they know very well that this country is not working. But wait, why is everyone now running helter-skelter, asking Nigeria to apologize to Igbos? Is it because of the revelation made by IBB that the so-called Igbo coup is not Igbo coup? Even some Yorubas are still insisting that whether it is Igbo coup or not, that they don't even want to believe anything, that it is Igbo coup. For you to know the level of hatred these people have towards Igbos, and they still want them to still remain in the same country with you. Like, what are you even, why are we even deceiving ourselves, my people? Why are we pretending? Like, why are we pretending? So when Nigeria now apologize to Igbos, what is going to happen? What next? Is it going to bring back those people that we lost? Like, what is the apology going to do to Igbos? I don't understand. Anyway, my people, I just love what is happening right now. Yes, so I just love everything that is happening now. At least the truth has finally come to light. The truth has finally come out. So even though that they know very well that whatever they are saying against Igbos are just lies, they are intentionally doing it in order to continue whatever they are doing to Igbos, in order to continue to keep intimidating Igbos, in order to continue to keep marginalizing Igbos, because they have already have this imbued hatred to Igbos. So if true, they want to apologize to Igbos, the best thing for them to do is let Igbos go, or call Igbos on the round table and ask them, like, what do you want? Do you still want to belong to this country, or you want to go? That's all. So my people, let's listen to these particular videos and hear what they said concerning Nigeria apologizing to Igbos because they did them wrong. Take a listen.
Nigeria should apologize to the Igbos. Oh, there is need for us to acknowledge, first and foremost, that they suffered something. There is need for Nigeria to honor the memory of the dead. We say they are bitter. We say, hey, they are always shouting Biafra. We say they all don't cooperate. Everyone whose parents has sat down and told the story of what happened during Biafra War, there's no way they will not have that bitterness. Only a few. will still be able to stay neutral. Okay, in case you do not understand or you don't remember, you've not read the history. During that time, that Biafrans suffered so much loss, Nigerians were busy doing their lives. It was as if nothing was amiss. While their children were dying, while they had shoko, because of food not coming in, they began to eat lizards. Some cook dead meat and eat. While all those terrible things were happening, Nigeria, Nigerians, those on the side of Nigeria, they were going to their universities, they were going to their schools. Everything was normal. Though it was a war, that was, it was not, how do you say it? You cannot say that it was, we didn't feel it the same way. So, what are we supposed to do? Nigeria should apologize. It's like we need something more than what Buhari tried to do with Abiola's family. We need to do something and to have a day where when we mark the demise of so many of their people. Look, we are not saying we are marking Biafra. God forbid. I don't even subscribe to that. Just like in Rwanda, the case in Rwanda, something like this, worse than this happened in Rwanda. There was a genocide. Today, they have a memorial site that when you go into it's a big museum in Rwanda. When you go there, you see the picture of as many as possible that they could find. Whoever was killed, who was killed during the war, whether a child, a girl, a boy, man, woman, the picture will be there. The story will be there. It's not only Biafra, of course. Of course, there are issues that, are in other places like Kaduna, Jos, that usually causes their problem, that, a fight between the Muslims and the Christians. That also needs to be addressed. God will give us the wisdom.
32 years after the Nigerian Civil War, a Nigerian military officer who took part in the Civil War and eventually became the head of state of Nigeria eventually wrote a book at his old age to tell his side of the story. Now, that is not my immediate concern about the episode. My observation is this: most African leaders forget that they will eventually grow old and pass on eventually. Now, for 32 years, a tribe in Nigeria called the Igbo people have been subjugated under immense segregation, immense marginalization, and immense hatred. For what? All over a lie that the 1966 coup was an Igbo coup. Millions of lives were lost because of a lie. And a whole race was subjugated to suffer 30 years of all forms of atrocious, inhumane treatment to a particular people. Now, one officer decided, because he is aware that very soon the gate or the doors of a tomb will soon call him, and therefore, maybe buoyed by emotions, maybe buoyed by guilt, decided to tell his side of the story. Now, first and foremost, I like to appreciate the fact that at least he is human enough to tell his side of the story, the truth, before he passes on. I want to appreciate General Badamasi Babangida for the book. It's a huge eye-opener and offers a whole new perspective to the Nigerian issues or to the Nigerian discourse. Okay. One thing that I must immediately say before I jump to the conclusion is that in that book launch, it's more or less like launching a book and inviting all the thieves in Nigeria to come and be part of that book. It was more or less like a gathering of all the hypocrites that have called themselves politicians in Nigeria. And what is even more worrisome is that the donations, 5 billion naira, 5 million naira, 400 million naira, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, pretending that they are not part of the problem. But that's something Nigerians are all already used to. The main thing about this video is the Igbo question. Now that we have known that the Igbos have been wronged and have been subjected to live under a lie for 32 years, what should be the most appropriate Nigerian response to this revelation? Now, I know that I have not for some time had a good standing with some of, let me put it, the Igbo agitators for Biafra. Not that I don't see a reason for the agitation, but I will not condone an agenda hidden under a supposedly justified agenda. That being said, Nigeria has indeed offended the Igbo race. And what's even more, the last election that was held in 2023 didn't even prove that Nigeria is ready to assimilate the Igbos into the Nigerian polity. It's almost as if somewhere in an unwritten statement there is a conclusion that the Igbos must remain subjugated and not be involved in the scheme of things in the Nigerian polity. The 2023 election opened a whole truth that even the best of the Igbo race is not acceptable to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then I say again, now that the truth is open, what then is the state of the Nigerian mind? Are we now ready to assimilate everybody, not just the Igbos alone, but every other tribe that has been assumed to be minorities in Nigeria? You see, I am not somebody who is attuned to saying things that pleases the ears of maybe my detractors. I like to align with the facts and basics. The Igbo tribe is one of many tribes in Nigeria. And if we form a country and we call it the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I believe every tribe should have equal access to the availabilities of the spoils of what we refer to as the national cake. Well, I am not really in the mood to say much, but I really do hope that after this truth, for those who have had access to the book of General Badamasi Babangida, will begin to have a change of heart and begin to start a process of truly healing what the Civil War cost in 1966, where the then head of state, Govt, said, "No victor, no vanquished." If truly Nigeria must be one, now is the time that those we perceived to have conquered should be victors. Those we perceived to have been humiliated should be indeed recompensed and brought into the scheme of things so that Nigeria can indeed be one. If indeed there is no victor, no vanquished, this is the time to show the Igbos that Nigeria loves them and it's time to integrate them. My name is Magnus Soraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.
So my people, that is it. I hope you guys heard everything they said in this video. Just as I said before that I like everything that is happening, at least some people are now waking up to realize that when Igbos are shouting marginalization, they want to go, they want to have their own country, they want to have Biafra, at least they now know that there is reasons behind those actions. So what do you think about what they said here? Nigeria apologizing to Igbos, is it going to make any difference? Is it going to make Igbos to stop asking for Biafra? I just want you guys to leave your honest opinion in the comment section about what they discussed in this particular video. Don't forget to subscribe if today is your first time here. Turn on the post notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Share the video to your friends and family and give this video a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to